whoa, 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 whoa. Is that supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney.
Kevin, we are finally here. I cannot wait. I've been waiting for this movie forever. You originally told Hugh not to come back as Wolverine because the ending to Logan was so good. Does this film solve that problem? And how did you react when you first read the story for this film?
I had said that to Hugh many years ago, soon after he had nailed that landing on Logan. And while we at Marvel Studios were in the midst of attempting to stick our own landing with Avengers Endgame. And I had said, you did it. Why rush back into something? And to his credit, he didn't. Years and years and years went by. And we started working on Deadpool with Ryan and with Shawn. And a lot of great ideas came up and a ton of great scenes and storylines which are in the final movie. But it was missing something. It was the reason for being other than people like Deadpool, let's make another Deadpool movie. It has to be more than that.
Sure.
And when Hugh called, that's when it worked. That's when it became. And by that point, we were in our multiverse saga. We had access to fun things like the Time Variance Authority, and we could do both. We could maintain the legacy of Logan in a respectful or somewhat respectful way, and bring Hugh in as another incarnation.
Absolutely incredible. Now, people have been wondering how Deadpool would adapt to Marvel, but the trailers kind of prove that it's really Marvel that needs to adapt to Deadpool. What's been your favorite part of this process?
The favorite part of the process is working with Shawn and Ryan and Hugh, but seeing how what seems like off-the-cuff chaos of Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool is actually an incredibly well-thought-out, meticulously planned, hard-earned plotting and development. It's really, really impressive. And Hugh sort of said this today in a press conference, that Ryan plays Deadpool, of course, and Deadpool is the co-lead character in this movie. But because he's also a producer and also a co-writer, he cares about all the other characters and the storyline and really improves, and Hugh said it better than I would, that it's a generosity to make not just Deadpool cool, but the entire movie and all the characters in it.
It's wild to think that Hugh's been playing this role for over 20 years because back when he was playing this role, I was like just coming out of high school. I still had hair. Like it was a completely different time, but he looks exactly the same, essentially. Do you think that you'd want, as long as he wants to play Wolverine, would you have him around?
I mean, he's as great a pairing of an actor and a character as there's ever been. And you, by the way, you're totally right. If you were to look at a photo, which I don't recommend, of he and I on the set of the original X-Men, you go, hey, that's cool, there's Hugh. Who's that guy? I look nothing, I've aged.
So have I.
I've aged 50 years, and Hugh has aged maybe half a day.
Kevin, you look great.
Thank you. That's what I was fishing for. I appreciate it.
Look, switching gears for a second, I gotta ask, after the success of X-Men 97, can you heal our hearts and let us know that Gambit is in a future live-action something?
I can't, but I'm glad that you were so touched.
Oh, this is the best episode of television I've seen all year.
Oh, that's great.
Now, I want to ask this because one of the upcoming Avengers titles was Kang Dynasty. Is Kang still a villain in an Avengers film?
Do you know I've done a number of interviews in the last couple of days, and you're the first person to, I give you credit for just outright asking the question. And I'll give myself credit for trying to evade it and avoid it entirely.
Well, I give you credit for avoiding it.
Thank you.
Working with Shawn, first of all, Shawn does a great job of finding the humanity in any story he tells, and I think he's one of the best directors out there. Working with him, have you guys already started talking about working on other projects, and would you like to see him return to the MCU?
Whenever you have an experience with a filmmaker that during development it's great, during production it's great, during post-production it's great, and then the resulting movie is great, yes, you want to find what you can do together next, and that was certainly the case with Shawn.
Absolutely. Now, from your perspective as a creative, what's the biggest and most exciting challenge facing the X-Men in the MCU?
the most exciting challenge is delving even deeper into the mythology of the comics and into the deep bench of mutant characters. I think we've seen a lot of great characters in the X-Men movies that have existed up to now, but there are literally hundreds that we haven't seen yet. And you've already referenced X-Men 97. For me, that was, and the animation team at Marvel Studios did such a spectacular job with that. And seeing audience respond to the soap opera elements and to the love triangles and to all that really makes the X-Men, it had all of us very excited about the translation back into live action.
You know, have we met the anchor point of in X-Men 97?
No, but I love you are the third person to ask me about anchor beings and how that term, and when people, you guys have only seen the first 37 minutes, but when people see the whole movie, how that term has taken hold in people's imaginations is exciting.
It is really exciting, actually. Now, from other projects, I want to ask about Hugh for a second. Considering how long he's played the role Wolverine, is there anything new he was able to unlock in this version of Deadpool?
I think there was very much, and he and I'm sure you'll talk to him about it because he's much more articulate than I am about it. But he said there were a lot of things. Certainly on the surface level, it's the yellow costume.
Sure,
that's cool to see. But of course, on a deeper level, I think he has said that he taps into a darker element of the character, which is not apparent necessarily in the fun footage that you've seen in trailers, but when you see the movie, there's a darkness that always comes with the Wolverine character from the comics that is touched on in certain of the previous movies, but is delved into in this one in a way that really takes Hugh to I think a special place and showcases yet again what a spectacular actor he is.
Absolutely. Now, any updates on Nova, and are you a Richard Rider guy or a Sam Alexander guy?
I like them both. It is Richard Rider that has been the primary focus of Nova development as we continue to move towards that.
You're amazing, Kevin. Thank you so much for your time. Great. Look, I can't wait for this movie.
I can't wait to see the whole thing.
Dude, the first 40 minutes blew me away.
Great.
I can't believe there's more to it. It's crazy.
Oh, that's Wolverine.
You're damn straight it is. Disney brought him back. They're gonna make him do this till he's 90.